Hello there and welcome to the Gaming Definition. My name is James and today we are back on Gran Turismo 4. I'm sure if you saw my most recent video, you'll remember I was talking about how Gran Turismo 4's AI and the difficulty in general is quite low. Well, thanks to the help of several modders and other Gran Turismo YouTubers, I found a way to increase the difficulty of the AI and have a little bit more of a challenge. Turismo 4 AI, not really fond of sharing, as we almost spin out Minolta. Oh! So effectively what we've done is we've utilized the B-Spec mode code to increase the speed of the enemy AI that we're racing against. If you're familiar with the B-Spec mode, you'll know that the car you are controlling, your driver that you're controlling, he has 5 options for pace. So the slowest one at 1 pace and then 5 being the fastest, where he's pushing hard. At 5 pace, this of course does also mean that the driver is more prone to having accidents and driving off the track. So to remedy this for the AI that we're going to be racing against, we've made it so they have maximum downforce as well. And you'll definitely notice it on the corners because they blast off. There is no keeping up with them at certain points. But yes, anyway, let's answer the question. Can I beat the hardest AI in Gran Turismo 4? Without any further ado, let's go. I'm ready for this, bringing out the Toyota GT1. Is that a C9 Sauber Mercedes, Toyota Minolta? I can never remember the R Nissans that were ahead of that. It's like R89 and R92 or something. And then the Audi R8 in first place. Gonna have a bit of a challenge catching that big behemoth as we go a bit wide on the first corner. Not the greatest start in the world. Already reeling in the Sauber Mercedes though. He's very slow through here actually. Again though, you see straight away that they just pull away. Throughout the corners, they just have so much more grip. As we're fighting with the car a little bit of wheel spin there. Fortunately weren't really hard on the steering, so we're chilling. Yeah, they are pacey. Surprisingly keeping up with them there, but having to brake because otherwise we'd have just annihilated the Sauber Mercedes. Getting knocked off the course, actually. Gran Turismo 4 AI, not really fond of sharing, as we almost spin out Minolta. Oh! Yeah, as I was saying about the Gran Turismo 4 AI not liking to share. Right on cue. There it is. So as you can see, them being set to pace 5, they don't normally care about where you are on the track anyway. Even less so now that they have been increased in aggression. Almost lost control there. Luckily we caught that. A few people have been complaining about the fact that I use interior cam, so I'll try and use a little bit of chase cam here and there when I can, so you can see the car in all its glory. I mean, it is incredible how good Gran Turismo 4 can look. Considering it's a PS2 game from right at the end of the PlayStation 2's life cycle. But that's just the magic of computers and technology, being able to upscale stuff that's already present. The next step will probably be implementing AI in some shape or form into emulation to further upscale textures maybe, or enable higher frame rates. I'm not entirely sure how AI works. I mean, it's all new technology, spaceship, alien technology that we're just starting to get used to as I go into the barrier there. Again, not very good at driving and chase cam, but you won't get better if you don't try and improve and practice and all that sort of stuff. Looks like we're going to be catching them on this straight. Of course, the downforce they have is going to be slowing them down a bit, whereas I have default downforce. They should be slow through here. Don't know if I'm going to be able to capitalize on it as the Bentley almost spins out and I almost do the same. We somehow held that. Ooh, going a little bit too neat into that corner, clipping the curb, but didn't really unsettle the car or anything. Car does not want to turn around. Surprising to see the pack is so closely knit. Oh, the Toyota does not want to stay in the carousel. Come on. Bentley forgot to use the accelerator, it seems. Nice and easy pass. Now is where it gets interesting. This is normally my best portion of the track, but as you can see, very uncertain of what the car is going to do from this camera angle. As the Minolta goes off, that is an awful... Ooh, almost took me out on the return to the track after bouncing off the barrier. Fortunately, we didn't end up in one of those crash compilations on YouTube. Joining the Minolta. The Minolta's already coming back after us, actually. As I just don't have any grip there. The understeer was insane. Oh my word. Big accidents from both the Nissan and the Sauber Mercedes. Sauber Mercedes being quite slow right now. As we cut up the inside and overdo it into the barrier. And we're in a compilation. We are in a Nürburgring crash compilation right now. You already know. Being a little bit cheeky there, but considering I got knocked off the track by the Minolta earlier. Oh my word, they are much faster on the corners. As we probably overcooked it once again. Right, that's enough. That's enough chase cam for you all. Turned into me a bit there. Now it's time. Can we reel in the Audi R8? We will catch him quite a bit on this straight, considering we have much less downforce. So we're not being slowed down quite as much. Just count it as having DRS. It's like we're Max Verstappen right now, hunting down Sergio Perez in the most recent race. That was quite funny to see. Two Red Bulls fighting at it and Verstappen just shooting past his teammate. We really are catching the R8 right now. Pretty sure the AI is just terminally slow on this portion of the track. He says it. I mean, that intro bit maybe. These corners here, they're not too bad. Well. No sudden snap oversteer from dodgy throttle control. Luckily. Oh, wow. Good lord. He's probably going to get me back on the corner. Coming up, though. They normally do. Just have to brake so much more. Looks like we're okay, actually. For now. Can we keep ahead? We got a 6019, pretty much. Looks like we're heading for a sub 5 on this lap if we can just keep it clean. He's still right behind me. Looking for any minute mistake and he'll come shooting past again. Bit sloppy through there, but we didn't spin off, so could always be worse. I noticed the AI has been absolutely insane through this sector with the difficulty increased. They have such great downforce around that long sweeping right-hander. Don't see him on my rear view anymore. There he is. What's that, 4 seconds? No, still top end of 2. But we're just coming up to the straight, so that's where I'm going to make the most time. As the car just wheel spins in 3rd. The amount of power this Toyota GT1 has in this game. You know, pretty much every single Gran Turismo game, this car kicks some major ass. He's still right behind me. They are so good on the corners. I love it. I like the fact I have to push that little bit harder. Although, I'm calling it now. I'm pretty sure by the end of this straight, we're not going to be worrying anywhere near as much about whether or not the AI is going to catch us, as we almost end up in, what's that, the 5th? The 5th Nürburgring crash compilation. This video already? 7 seconds now. Yeah, as some would say, the AI has a bit of a skill issue moment on the straight. But as we got some time, I'll give you guys the chase cam for a bit. This way the AI might end up catching up, and we get a bit more practice in. You get to enjoy the cars. We lightly trade paint with the barriers. Yeah, I don't really have much of a sense of speed with the chase cam, and I find it hard to tell when the car's actually turning in, although that wasn't too bad if I do say so myself. That's more like it. Okay, that was a wee bit slow. I mean, I heard rumors that Gran Turismo 4 was meant to actually have a cockpit cam, and it was in the works, but they cancelled it because they just didn't have the time or the workforce to get it all done and all the car interiors detailed. But the animations for the driver are there, with like steering and changing gear and everything like that as the car gets a bit unsettled. Ooh! Well, that's the 5th crash compilation that we've ended up in this video. As the Audi is closely reeling us in. Insane speed. Woo! Is that the 6th crash compilation we're in? Oh man, just absolutely annihilated by the Audi. Man thinks he's in Destruction Derby. Derby, whatever you call it. It's one of them. Destruction Derby, Destruction Derby. I've actually never heard someone pronounce it. Is the GT1 powerful enough to reel in that R8 before the finish line? That is the question. We're going full try-hard mode now. Look at the pace difference. The pace difference. Hitting 236 miles per hour at maximum there. How late can we brake? Gonna full send it. Ooh. Could have braked maybe a bit later there. It might have been just fine as it was. Looks like we're gonna get a 552. And there it is, bringing it home. So yeah, there's the difficulty mod in Gran Turismo 4. Takes quite a bit of work to keep up with the AI. Their cornering skills are a lot better for the most part. They still suffer from limitations of their time, but it definitely makes the races more interesting. I will leave all of the settings I've used in the description down below and links to the YouTube videos which let me know how to do and install all of this. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe for more, like the video, always helps. Comment some feedback, what other tracks you'd like to see and me try this sort of challenge on, if any at all. And on that note, take care, see you later. Check out my other Gran Turismo 4 videos in the playlist linked in the description. Hey there, thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. I'd just like to give a massive shout out to all of my YouTube members. I know I haven't been uploading very much recently and you guys have stayed subbed. Thank you very much for that. I'd like to give an extra special thank you to my God Mode members, being NRT X Dragon, Nexit, and the because. Thank you all very much, and have a good one.